Ask about Diamond Aatrox. Aatrox isn't that good, and you should know that. This game's meta at Diamond level. Do you attack, move, and do you recommend for everyone? I pretty much click on everything. And I'm done. There's way too many. Fuck you guys. You would have asked me. Twitch chat would have asked me questions until I died. No, that was great. Thanks for all your questions. No more questions. I'm the best. The only question you should be asking is, Neace, how did you become the best? And I'll be like, cause I'm the best. Man, it's Friday. So we were productive today. Sorry, I'm pretty burned out for the week though. I knocked out a few coachings, and we also played one of our. I'm really not the best. It's just what I have to tell myself to stay positive on the stream every day. We did a bunch of coachings. We got our land game out of the way, which was awesome. Shouts out to Oryx. Does my wife share? No. No. She doesn't. She keeps me all to herself. So sorry, Fiery. How did you manage to become the very best? Like, no one ever was. I eat a lot of protein bars from Costco. That's how. Dude, you guys are cool, man. Thanks so much for watching today. Seriously, this was fun. My streams have been awesome lately, and it's because of you guys. Sucks, man. We were so close to 950. It's okay. We'll get it. The women are getting really toxic right now. The women are getting super toxic. The women are calling each other hoes and hitting on me. Send help. Jesus. What if the gentle creature finds out? What will happen to me, dude? The subs are getting back up. I'm bitching. I just wanted to hit a little milestone because it's just so, it's so juicy. If it's like 950 exactly, it's like, hey, I hit 950 today, right? But now I was like, oh, I hit, how many subs you got? 947? Sounds really lame, right? Like it's all messy. Oh yeah? Not so bad's got me, dude. I swear to God, I'll wear the taco suit for 2 weeks straight if we get 1,000 subs. If we get back to the old 1,000 mark, I'll wear the taco suit for 2 weeks straight. I will sit there, I'll be a damn coaching taco. To coach, if it as it may, right? To coach. I'll sit there with the taco suit on. Legion of Boom, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. We're trying to end the weekend on a high note. Not so bad, thank you. To coach. You're all, dude, you're all incredible. Neace, will you ever wear the suit and eat a taco as well? I do, you know, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll show you what I eat for lunch. All right. Oh, I didn't miss a sub, did I? Okay, I didn't miss a sub. Okay, cool. I'll show you what I eat. For lunch, this is a salad. It's got corn, cheese, some like dressing, and chicken. So it's sort of like a taco, except it's a little bit cleaner. And I did actually, today, I shit you not, I actually like a little, like one of those little chips that are in this thing. There's little like salsa chips. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Little nacho chips or whatever. I got one of them. They literally like cut into the top of my mouth when I was eating lunch today. It was one of the lamest. I've gotten injured like so many times growing up. When I was a kid, I remember I was sick and I was running to the bathroom and I puked because I was super sick. I had like strep throat or something. And as I was running to the bathroom, I started puking like puking, and then I stepped into the puke and fell. And my mom, this is like moments that have shaped me, and my mom came out, saw me, and then laughed at me. This was when I was like 10. You want to talk about a traumatizing experience? That was one. Literally just slipped on the floor. Yeah, slipped on the floor as I was just give it imagery, please. I was puking, and I like imagined the puke hitting the floor, and I slipped and fell, and I'm like 10, and I'm in my underwear, and my mom sees it, and I was like crying, right? And she's just fucking losing it. She just can't stop laughing. And I remember even 10-year-old Mark was like crying and be like, Mom, why are you laughing? Shit's not funny. It probably was funny. In her defense, it was probably the funniest shit that she's ever seen in her life. However, that is not something that I was feeling. We've all fell into puke once. Purple Cricks, thanks. How is this 950? It says 950 on Twitch. We did it. I don't know how we did it, but it says it. Oh, Case is in too. Hey, you guys are awesome. All I had to do is tell you guys how I slipped in puke, and then I hit my goal for the day. Clip this story for YouTube? Nah, fuck you, man. My mom would watch it because she watches some of my videos, and she'd be like, yeah, I did laugh. She brought it up. I was on vacation, and I was hanging out with my wife, and guess what my mom told my wife about? Young Mark fell in some puke, and I thought it was funny. Lone Wolf. So then, like, you know, almost 2 decades later, because I'm 28, right? Almost 2 decades later, now my wife and my mom are laughing at me. It just follows you, dude. It follows you to the grave. Moments that have shamed me. Story time all the way to 1,000. Dude, I don't have many stories. And now all Twitch is laughing at you. Yeah, I'm almost 30, dude. I'm too old. Fate decides. Thank you very much, sir, for the 2 months. Sub hype trains, dude. Appreciate it. Recap the Price is Right story. Dude, there's so many gems, dude. So many gems. I told you guys about why you gotta follow me on Twitter, right? I've already said this story once, but I'll say it again. You guys have to follow me on Twitter. You have to. Because, dude, The Price is Right. That shit's on YouTube. No, you have to follow me on Twitter, Neace Tweets, because when I was growing up, after I got out of college and I had my degree and I had $100,000 in debt, a TV station hired me as an associate producer and then fired me. The TV station fired me because I was only making like $9.50 an hour or like $10.50 an hour. I was making diddly squat, and I had to drive like 40 minutes to work every day to work at this TV station. And I just got out of college. I was 20 because college for my bachelor's was a 2-year program. It was in Florida at Full Sail University, which you guys have probably seen advertised. In my opinion, I like Full Sail. I don't know if I would have spent that much money on any college, though. Full Sail was awesome. I just don't think I needed it for what I do. It was a cool experience. Anyways, I was working at this TV station, and the role of a TV station or associate producer sounds like a cool title, like you do shit. All you really do was you would set the stories, like you would basically set the like if they had like the 6 o'clock news or whatever, you would help organize the stories for the newscasters. Like you would plug in the video so each video is ready to go, each story is synced up with what they're saying. So I would do that, and that would only take, because, you know, play video games, I'm a hotkey god, right? So I would just I'd be done with that shit in like 30, 45 minutes. My shit would be spotless and ready to go. You had like 3.5 hours to just sit around the TV station until your shit went live. The only time that they needed you was with if something new, like news breaking or breaking news happened, and then you'd have to go back and change your shit. Well, I would work on making web pages because I needed to make money because I was only making like diddly squat for this news station. And so I did freelance web design. And true story, I swear to God this is true. I was working on my laptop. I had the laptop set up to like Dreamweaver, and I was coding the websites, and then I would go to local view and view the websites, like how they would look if they were live. And there was this big to-do at the station. There was a virus going around on the computers, and it was causing the cameras. It was really funny, actually, because imagine if I'm doing a newscast, like, hello, I'm Neace, and Bar's penis is very small. Now, back to you, Julie, or whatever, right? Well, if the camera was on me, right, the virus was literally causing the camera to go just mid-cast. The camera would go like this, and it would just straight up. It would go straight up in the air, and then it would turn. It would just start turning and shit. The camera was going crazy. So they sent an email out, and they're like, okay, there's people, if this ever shows up on like YouTube or something, there's people that work at TV5, and that they know I'm not lying. This whole thing is fucking true. So they had the virus that was fucking things up, and then they put out an email, and they said, you know, all employees, please do not plug your personal computers into our network. There's a virus. It's causing our cameras to just derp out, and, you know, we're a TV station. We can't have that shit going on, right? So don't do that. Well, I read it. I never plugged my computer into their shit, ever. So I kept everything local anyways. So I was just doing my thing, and then one day I get called, like weeks later, I get called into the office of the manager of the TV station, where they were like, do you know that we put out an email saying not to plug your personal computers into the network? And I was like, yes, I do know, because I can read, and I'm very well aware of that. And yeah, well, they're like, why did someone see you on the internet? Someone saw you on the internet on company time. By the way, Facebook is a thing. It's bumping at this point, obviously, right? Everyone's on Facebook, you know, on company time. Everyone's playing little Facebook games on company time. Everyone's doing bullshit on company time. Little 20-year-old Mark, little 20-year-old Neace, just chilling, minding his own business, doing his work, trying to be productive, trying to pay off his $100,000 student loans, getting thrown under the bus, right? That's right, Chima. And I'm like, well, no, I do know that, and I only just use my computer locally. And I showed them. I pulled my computer out. I put it on the desk. I turned it. I showed them the webpage and how everything's local. And it was the HR woman, and she was like, she did the thing, like, and you could tell it was her and the station manager, and they did the thing where they both kind of look at each other like, ooh, like we might have goofed. And then she takes a minute, gets her composure, and then she does the ultimate HR bitch move where she's just like, well, you shouldn't have been doing that on company time anyways. And then they're like, okay, we're going to have to escort you out, and, you know, you're fired, essentially, right? Like, you're done. And I've held a grudge. I've held a grudge for years. And now I have a stream, and now my goal, and I say this every time I mention my Twitter to people, my goal is to get a big enough Twitter following that's bigger than TV5's. It's TV5 in Maine. WABI TV5. My Twitter is about 5K plus. My goal is to beat these guys with my Twitter. They got 25,000 followers. I currently, at the time of this, have 5.3K. I want my Twitter bigger than theirs, and then I want tweets talking about picking my nose and how big my penis is to get more traction, to have more outreach than anything TV5 and their shitty little local station has ever made. Because they shit on my motivation and my hard work when I was just a young 20-year-old with $100,000 in debt and no prospects. And I want my stupid little video game stream to shit on them. That's what I want. That's my dream. Is that bitter? Is that bitter? If you don't think it's bitter, follow my Twitter. Motherfucker. Yeah. How's that for a Twitter ad, motherfucker? How's that shit? Put it up, Cliff. Put it up.